built my first bike when I came back from travelling. I was a bit of a loose end. I wasn't sure where my career was going. I've had some influences from my dad and, and growing up around cars and bikes. So I decided to buy my first Honda and build my first sort of brat style motorcycle. I learned all my skills growing up and really just having a deep interest in metalwork and everything. Lots of late evenings in the workshop and just keep going at it until I work out what I want. I guess, I don't know, I like that minimalist look and I like things to flow well. The type of bikes I build is really, they're all about style. I don't build a bike to go fast as such. And the end result is, everything needs, I don't want to just mount a light on the back, I want to do it in a way which is easy to the eye and it's aesthetically pleasing. The difference between a bike and a car custom is that, on a bike everything is exposed, everything is on show. I can't afford to, make an error and hide it with anything. It has to be, made or welded in a way, and the metal finish has to be, to top detail. Building bikes is definitely an outlet for me. I'm lucky enough to do it as a job and my everyday living. But it is, every time I come into the workshop in the morning, I'm lucky to do it and enjoy it, being in here, being creative. There's no every day is never the same, and every bike is different and unique.
At deBolex, we are a growing team of people. We all share ideas. Fabio turns our ideas into concepts and works with the brand.
I like working at night actually. When everyone's gone home, I love locking myself in here, music on. That's when I find I can really get thinking and I tend to get a lot done. It can be hypnotic if if it's something which it requires, quite a lot of concentration. For example, some aluminium work I've been doing recently. It's lots of hammering and I've got my earphones on and I'm just sucked into it and looking at every detail. All our bikes are unique and they're unique to the customer. And part of my philosophy is that I will not build another bike the same really, and that's something which the customer, that is what they're buying into, something unique just to them. As a professional builder, I have to push myself to do a professional job, and there's so many great shed builders out there. For me, whenever I might be making something simple like a bracket, it really has to be made in a way that what I really aim for is for it to look like it was always there. I find if you can build a bracket and it can look like it's been added. If I can build the bike and look like it was built that way from the factory, then I think that's what really sort of pushes myself as a professional builder. Very satisfying when the customer first gets their bike back and you see the smile on their face, you get a hug. That's something emotional has happened there between two people. It's certainly a sad moment when I hand it back. It's something I want to keep. I want to keep all the bikes I build in the workshop. My first bike was a Honda monkey bike. It was actually my mum's, and my dad bought it for her, but I've still got it to this day. All my sports growing up, from motorbikes through to snowboarding, skating, things like that, they're all kind of an adrenaline, a rush. Riding a bike now, that is my sort of adrenaline. Not that I push myself and I go out to go fast, but it is a freedom. You are, leaning the bike down. I like to push myself a little bit. I'm not someone who sort of toodles about. So I enjoy that, but it's a big style thing as well. I enjoy the style of the bike. Everyone likes to look good, and if you look good, you feel good. You're riding a nice bike. The sun's out. That's a great feeling. I guess people are buying these bikes because you can pick up a production bike and you can ride down the road and see another one. There's nothing special about that really, is there? You might have spent quite a lot of money on this brand new bike, whereas you come to me, spend the same sort of money, and you can have something completely unique and it can reflect their lifestyle. You know, there might be a surfer or something like that, and we build the bike around that sort of style. The name deBolex originated from days when I was building cars and bikes not too long ago, and it's something which we say if we see something we like, and we say that's deBolex, and you can all work out, you know, what that means. But people don't always see it like that. People see it as another thing, you know, or they're not sure what it means. And I quite like that. But it's a name that was on the edge, and took me a while to decide to use it. But I think it works well, and it makes people remember it.